I was in love once, and I remember how it felt. It was bitter, it was painful, it was draining, and I was drowning. The world told me that is what love is meant to be. We fight, we quarrel, taking risks we can't handle, sacrifices we can't afford, and I was drowning in all of that because they call that love. And I want to love and also be loved unconditionally, but I was loving the wrong person. He told me I'm too dark, so I enhanced my color. He told me I'm too fat, so I stopped eating to my satisfaction and I wore tight things. Trust me, it wasn't comfortable, but I did. I covered up my frown with a makeup and smiled because he told me that's what love looks like. Then I got pregnant. I carried the existing mankind in my body. I felt life inside of me in a different way. My body was in sync with the vibration and movement. It was wonderful. And he told me to abort it as if it was a beast in the womb of a belly. I refused without hesitating. He told me it meant I didn't love him. I should prove my love with a single sacrifice. And of course, the world told me in a relationship we make sacrifices for the love to continue. So I did. I did abort the baby, because that was what love looks like. The next Sunday morning came, and I could not go to church. I could not be in the same building with the all perfect, all loving, all gracious. I could not surround myself with all such goodness. I wrestled with the demons at night, disgraced my very own belief, became a shadow of myself, but I had to do what I had to do. I went to church the next morning after 5 months of my mourning. I sat at the back. Oh, please, I'm comfortable here, I insisted. Lying on walls, leaning into darkness, isolated myself from the world. I don't belong here, a voice whispered. I'm not worthy of this love. I'm too filthy. My sins can be seen written on my forehead. That was how bad I was. Then the preacher came on stage. He said words that broke me down into million pieces I had never heard before. He told me of a man called God and all the marvelous things he could do for me. I held on him jealously, like he was just my last gold. He was priceless. This man called God died for us, died for me, and his death was not ordinary. He died in my place so I could have everything in one case. And when he came into my life, he didn't just hide the marks, he took off the scars. This man called Jesus, I did not see his face, but I trusted every bit of word he said. I took off the chains of guilt, refused the shame, and if God be for us, who can be against me? He is everything I need. In him I move and have my being. I found my escape in the form of a safe. What the world told me about what love looks like, they painted the wrong picture for themselves. God loved me without me having to prove myself or sacrifice. God loved me even before I was born. He took me into his arms and called me his child, not considering how fat or dark or the imperfect part of me. God loved me, and God is love.